Hey everyone! In this video, I'm gonna walk you through setting up your ecoMain with the Home Assistant Energy Dashboard. This little device gives you whole house energy monitoring, grid, solar, individual appliances, even cost tracking all inside Home Assistant. Let's get started. Before we dive in, here's what you need: an ecoMain device and Home Assistant Green, or any server running Home Assistant. Make sure your ecoMain is already installed and connected to your electrical system. If not, you can find the installation manual with a link in the guide below. Also, HAX needs to be installed because we'll use it for the enecess integration. One more thing before we jump in. Take a moment to note down which ecoMain channel goes to which circuit in your home. For example, in my setup, channel 4 is solar, channel 5 is house load, and channels 1 through 3 are my heat pumps. Having that written down will save you a lot of guesswork later. Alright, step 1: connect ecoMain to Home Assistant. First, install the enecess integration. There's a link for that in the guide as well. Then go to Settings, Devices and Services. You should see your ecoMain pop up in the Discovered section. Just click Add. Home Assistant will show you the serial number and the IP address. Double-check those and hit Submit. If you have eco submodules, they'll show up too. Just keep the ones you want checked and continue. Next, you'll see the Extra Entities page. Just leave Finish selected and move on. We don't need those for the basic setup. You can assign your device to an area if you like, but I usually skip that. It's really just for keeping things organized. And once that's done, you'll see your ecoMain show up right there under your integrations. So that part's pretty straightforward. Now step 2, we're going to configure the basic energy dashboard. Click Energy from the left sidebar, then hit Edit in the top right corner. First up, under Grid Connections, click Add. For energy imported from the grid, search for All and select Main All Energy FW Total. And for now, just leave the cost tracking off. We can add that in a bit if you want. Then scroll down to Type of Power Measurement, select Standard, pick Main All Power Art, and hit Save. Next, under Solar Panels, click Add Solar Production. In my case, solar is on channel 4, so I search for CH4 and select Mange for Energy FW Total for the energy. And then Mange for Power Art for the power reading. Leave Don't Forecast Production selected. Unless you have a solar forecast integration set up, then hit Save. If you have a battery, you can add it in the Home Battery Storage section, but I don't have one in this setup, so I'm skipping that. Now let's add some individual devices. Click Add Device under that section. I'll add my house load first. Search for CH5, pick the FW energy and the power art entity, name it house load, and hit Save. Then just repeat that for anything else you want to track. I also added an EV charger on channel 6. So that's the basic setup done. Now step 3 is optional. If you want to see estimated electricity costs, you can add current price tracking. Go back to Settings, Devices and Services. Add Integration, search for Nord Pool and install it. Then choose your market area. For me, being in Sweden, I pick say 3 and select your currency, then hit Submit. Now go back to the energy dashboard, edit your grid connection, and under Cost Tracking select Use an entity with current price. Then pick the Nord Pool entity from the list, hit Save, and now your dashboard will show estimated costs. Pretty handy, right? Step 4 is also optional. This one's about creating additional entities. If you have multiple channels that all belong to the same appliance, like my 3 heat pumps, you can merge them into one single entity. Go to the enecess integration, click the gear icon on your ecoMain, and select Add Sum or Average Entity. First, create a power sum. Uncheck the default selection. Pick the power entities from CH1, CH2, and CH3. Name it something like Heat Pump Power, and hit Submit. Then do the same thing for energy. Select the FW energy entities from those same 3 channels. Name it Heat Pump Energy, and hit Submit. Now go back to the energy dashboard, hit Edit, then Add Device under Individual. Select your newly created aggregate energy and power entities, name the device Heat Pump, and hit Save. And now all 3 heat pumps show up as a single device in your dashboard, which makes things a lot cleaner. Step 5, let's verify everything is working. Don't panic if your dashboard looks mostly empty right after setting things up. That is completely normal. Home Assistant needs some time to start collecting data. It can take up to a couple of hours before anything shows up. Just give it some time, and after about a day, you'll start seeing real charts with your grid usage, device consumption, and costs. And that's it. You now have full energy monitoring set up with ecoMain and Home Assistant. You can track where your power is going, spot the big energy users, and start making more informed decisions around your home energy use. And if you ever want to expand, you can always come back and add more entities without having to start from scratch. If you run into any issues, feel free to drop a comment below. I'll do my best to help. And if you found this useful, a like and subscribe would mean a lot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.